we just checked out from our hotel, filled up our water bottle and ready to keep going. So at the end we spent 3 nights here in Namche Bazar. We actually had to acclimatize because we had a shortness of breath a little bit and a fast heartbeat. Probably symptoms of high altitude.
Yeah, we had pretty much all the time.
Today we try to make it until
Tengboche?
or Tengboche, depends
How we feel.
yeah, how we feel or how much you can walk, because we want to take it easy.
Yeah.
Keep it slow.
Yeah, and we shouldn't go up more than 500 meters up.
Yes, so when we, after experiencing these symptoms, we don't want to play with it. So
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be
Let's
a
start our day.
long day, about 10 to 13 kilometers.
Yeah.
But we rested enough, so we're ready.
Yeah.
It's quite steep, but we are doing okay, especially after having a proper rest.
Yeah. I can imagine 2 days ago I couldn't stay up like 2 stairs, but now we're doing quite okay. So I think we adjusted our body to this altitude quite well.
So we over the steepest part for now.
Yes. It was much easier than I expected.
And the view is spectacular. We actually thought before that that's the Everest. It's not. We are at 3,775 meters. Someone is just skydiving over there. Ooh, there are 2 more. Good news! We have reached Tengboche, 3,860 meters. Yes, it's an achievement. On the way we just stopped here at the Panorama hotel, which is located next to the Everest viewpoint, and we had a tea, which is an amazing place to stop for a break if you head to the EBC. And
so hi Dominic,
yeah.
So I run this hotel. So it's situated in Tengboche, just an hour hike from Namche Bazar. So this is the first point where we get to see Mount Thamseku, Mount Amnalam and Mount Everest. So we have like Lhotse also, the 4th highest mountain, just close to it. And this spot is like the one of the best spot in the Everest region for the whole 360-degree view of mountains.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. So I recommend people to stop here on the way and just to recharge and keep going. It's a perfect spot. And you can even have like you can see there's a binocular and you can observe, you can see the Everest from here, which is just over there, and many other mountains surrounding. So after our warm tea, we are back to the road again. We lost some time, but it was absolutely worth it. And this is a beautiful view. There are all the clouds appearing, so you can't see clearly the Everest anymore. So because we lost some time, our plan changed. So we're probably gonna stay tonight in Dingboche. And the path over here is very nice. It's not steep, you're just actually walking straight and flat. It's getting very cold and windy.
Wind is very cold, air is very cold.
Yeah.
I think now it's actually warm if there is no wind, but the mountain, the weather changes very quickly. So we also need to change your clothes very quickly.
Yeah, it's very important to have layers.
Yeah.
Now I understand what everyone was saying. Helicopter is very cold. The helicopter landing is just here. It's very noisy and very busy. Many people are doing skydiving here. It's very famous because it's the highest skydiving in the world. They go around like 7,000 meters and you need oxygen, and it costs like $32,000, which is not cheap, but it's if someone loves extreme sport, it's definitely interesting. So here in the way to Kumjung, it looks like a Japanese garden actually.
I'm back home.
Yuri feels like home.
Yeah. Pretty.
Yeah, it's very nice. I didn't expect this. So we find a nice spot. I'm gonna have our snack break, our small lunch. It's protected here from the wind. In this. For snack we have some cheese.
Yay.
We bought in
Namche
the
Bazar.
Namche Bazar, and it's a yak cheese.
Yeah.
It's highly
It's pretty.
recommended. Enjoy.
Very good.
We are approaching Kumjung, and interesting thing that we noted that here the roofs of the houses, they are all green. I don't know what's the reason. Maybe the harmony. Not sure. This village is surprisingly big. We didn't expect this to be so large. It's interesting how all the fences are built from rocks everywhere.
Really well made.
Yes, and it's everywhere. These are their natural resources. They build from what they find here. We arrived to sun's elevation, which is 3,600, which is lower than where we have been.
200 meters long.
Yeah.
We came down quite low.
So Everest Base Camp 34 kilometers away, and if you walk straight, 21 hours.
Okay.
So it's lunchtime.
Yes,
We-
very nice again.
We stopped at a village called Sansa,
Yeah.
and we managed to get lunch here, where I was at least very hungry already. So we just finished this and
Yeah.
keep going. It feels good to be on the road again.
Yeah.
It's a nice routine. So we just eat, hike, sleep, eat, hike, sleep, repeat.
When we were in Namche for 2 days, I kind of miss this feeling, like to be on the road and you work and you appreciating small things, like you have some snacks and you make
Yes.
small stuff and a nice view.
Everything
Yeah.
tastes much better
Yeah,
after that.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you appreciate for the bed and food and everything. But you get used to it if you are just living and staying in one spot.
Yeah. One thing is missing is the warm shower.
Yeah, yeah. We have a wipe shower.
Baby wipes.
Yeah.
That's our shower. The trail is quite well made, surprisingly. Probably because it's the most popular here in Nepal. Actually, I expected worse so far. They made it very nice. They even make stairs from rocks. And it was pretty much all the way. Some exemption. So it's not actually that difficult to walk through it. It's more the altitude. Ooh, it's very steep. I'm trying to take a different road, a shortcut, and it gets a bit more challenging, but it's still okay. Oh, and you can smell the forest. Oh, it's so good. And we found a village on the way. Oh, after walking in the forest, nice to see some houses. Ooh, let's cross this creek. Just tiny. Namaste. We love hanging bridges, and that's gonna be the next one to cross. Oh, luckily it's not too high. You find on the way that there's written lunch place. It's called lunch place because most people stay in a lodge and they're actually supposed to eat their dinner and breakfast. So not many people are eating out for breakfast and dinner, So if you open a restaurant, it's mainly for lunch here or some snacks. Up and up again. He's going to Tengboche,
I can't believe
a
it.
porter, and it's 90 kilograms.
Oh
Wow,
my
huge
God.
respect.
It's going up. not
He's going
down.
up, yeah. Wouldn't be able to do it. It's so heartbreaking to see some of the porters carrying like close to 100 kilograms on their back, and they're going up the hill.
And a backpack. I think mine is like 10 kg.
Yes, like not more than 10 kilogram. Our backpack.
Yeah, and I cannot say I'm tired anymore.
We can't complain really.
Look at him.
Oh, and he's coming there. We refill our water bottle because we need to drink a lot. Because on this altitude, if you don't drink enough, it's easy to get sick. So you need to pay attention to drink enough. We should reach Tengboche soon, but it feels like this road is never ending. It's honestly sad to be quite tiring, but after seeing what the porter is carrying,
He gave us energy.
yeah, he gave us energy and we don't want to complain. Tonight we're gonna sleep in Dingboche, which is 1.4 kilometers away from here, a bit less than an hour. With Yuri we decided to have a snack break at Tengboche, so it will keep us going till we arrive. Yeah, like 20 minutes. Not too far. Almost there. Yeah, we arrived to Tengboche. Yeah. Yes. Whew. So Tengboche is a 3,875 meter elevation level. So we pretty much just go up and down. Tengboche was our original plan to overnight there, but yeah, we can't make it. So we're gonna go to Dingboche, which is like another 20-30 minutes walk, but we're gonna have a small snack break and then keep going. It's the oldest monastery, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So here in this village you can find, it's called the Tengboche monastery, which is the oldest monastery in the region.
That's right there.
And that's why they are the small monks over there.
There's bakery.
And there's a bakery. Oh, it's just over there.
You wanna have a look?
Oh, yeah, let's check it out. At the end we decided to skip our snack break because it's getting very cold, and if we stop now it will be too cold and we might catch a cold, so we don't want to risk it. So we keep going to Dingboche, where we're gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah.
And we are almost there. We are arriving to Dingboche. Oh, that was a long hike. Let's check where we're gonna sleep tonight. Oh, that looks like a nice one. Let's check it out. So actually we choose to stay here. It was pretty nice. They showed us the room and we agreed.
We need
It's very nice.
keep the shoes outside.
Yeah,
so
we have to
can-
keep the shoes outside and I'll just
Beautiful.
show you roughly.
Very cozy.
It's pretty, with a nice window, and yeah,
It's 1,000 rupee per room, so it's good price.
good price.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're gonna sleep here too.
let's rest and let's have dinner. Ooh, done for today. So this is the dining area. There's a nice heater, a nice stove in the middle, and there are many people around actually. It's not full, but there are plenty. And we're gonna order food. Our food has just arrived. I'm very hungry. Are you hungry as well?
Yes.
Yeah. So you are having tukpa, noodles, and I'm having dal bhat.
That looks good.
No. Dal bhat is a lifesaver, especially here in the mountains, because you get free top up and you can stuff your stomach, and then you're ready for the next hike and you have a lot of energy. Let's try. Good. I like it.
Good morning. So today we have to start from the bad news. Yesterday, unfortunately, Dominic had a food poisoning, and we have to change the plan a little bit. So we were supposed to go to Dingboche, which is like 9 hours walk, but we changed the plan. We probably can go to Tengboche, which is around 3 hours walk. We decided to keep going because he doesn't want to give up. He's here.
Yes, I was about to give up, but no, I can't do it.
He's just applying his sunscreen. But we just need to make small stops every like 5-10 minutes because he feels nausea all the time. But we will try our best, and I will just follow his pace today. It's actually quite shocking and surprising because he had dal bhat last night, which is just rice, vegetable and beans, so it's pure vegetarian. But I tried his food. It's a dal, which is a lentil soup, and I tasted kind of sour, so I was worried, but he was very hungry, so he finished everything. He ate a lot actually. He wanna make some comment about dal bhat.
So yesterday I said dal bhat is a lifesaver, especially here in the mountains. Well, I have to take it back because not in every occasion.
Yeah. Be careful, guys.
There's the water coming down everywhere.
Yeah. So basically what happened is that he was throwing up whole night. I was asleep, so I didn't know. I went to the reception, the tea house, and asked about like what we can do for him because we don't have any medication. We also doing everything by ourselves. We don't have a guide, port or anything. So we asked what we should do to the receptionist, but they're not trying to help us. But luckily there were some guide for the other group. They were really helpful, and they gave us some medication and what is called
and some electrolytes for hydration.
Yeah, so now he's trying to take it, and we go slowly up.
I think that's the most challenging part for me so far. I feel so drained. I don't have energy, I have stomachache, and I need to stop every 5 minutes. We're gonna do it. We won't give it up. We won't give up for now. If we made it so far, we want to make it until the base camp.
So my sick baby is drinking a electrolyte that we got from one of the guide we met at a tea house. It's a orange flavor, but it tastes like salt. But yeah, he needs that now.
And this mineral water we bought here, it's unforgettable aqua, which is from this mountain.
Ew! It's actually our favorite mountain. I think we like more than Everest. They look gorgeous. Ta-da! He's doing his best. I'm really proud of him.
Yes. We're trying our best.
Yeah.
We arrived to Tengboche. Yuri went to check for a nice lodge while I'm resting, because I'm not able to do it now. So we will overnight here and hopefully we can continue tomorrow. Luckily Yuri managed to find a very nice lodge, and
Well done to Dominic.
yes,
You did very well.
we arrived. We even have a private toilet, which is not common at all. And
It's only 500 per room.
yeah.
And I don't know, this is the regular price or the tea house we stayed yesterday was overpriced. We don't know, but we're lucky. And we see the view. We can see our favorite mountain.
Yeah, the Amadamba.
Amazing.
So from now
So
on,
pretty.
I'm just gonna stay in the bed.
Yeah.
And rest. Good morning. We have very good news. We had the best sleep ever so far while on the trek, and we are ready to continue. Namaste. Namaste. So we are leaving Tengboche, and today's target is Dingboche, where we gonna spend 2 nights for acclimatization. It is on 4,400 meters. Namaste. So what happened last night is Yuria also got a stomachache, so she probably got light food poisoning, but she feels better now, so we just take it slow and steady. I feel actually much better now. Still a bit weird, my stomach is sensitive, but ready to keep going. You feeling alright? No? Tired?
I have nausea.
Nausea? We can keep it slow.
Yeah.
We can rest whenever you like.
Mm-hmm.
So what you can see here, it's actually yak dung, which they are drying and they're using for the stove, for heating in the stove in the tea house. So they are not allowed to cut the trees, so that's what they use most of the time. It's very interesting. It's quite dusty up here. It's actually very useful to have this kind of buff. We bought it in Namche Bazar. It's actually quite cheap and it's worth it. And it also helps you to protect from the sun and the cold. Looks like we are connecting to the main path, so it's getting a bit busier here.
10 minutes? Longer than that. More? What?
It's 5.6 kilometers left to today's destination. And look at this view. My god, it's gorgeous. And the Everest is actually just there. It's beautiful weather today. We're so lucky. And we feel better. Perfect. We just found a beautiful painting on the wall. Let's continue. Yaks. Let's wait for them because it could be quite dangerous. Oh, we reached 4,140 meters in elevation, and we are not too far from Dingboche. We are getting closer to the Everest. Oh, it's very steep. So way down there we cross the river and up. It's quite windy. We are reaching Dingboche very soon. I think it's like within a half an hour. So we over the worst part and then we're gonna chill there for 2 nights. Yeah, Yuri, we made it to Dingboche. You're a strong woman. Oh, and we were lucky, we did well because we managed to find a very nice lodge. The first one was not so good, they were not as friendly, but the second one seemed very nice. And that's our room. It's so cozy and warm. Ooh, I think one of the best rooms we ever had. Crazy. We have a double room.
First time double bed. We can cuddle. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be warmer.
Yay.
We can heat each other up.
I'm so happy.
And a nice view.
This is a treat. I can't believe I walked 4 hours and a half.
Yeah, very cool.
Somehow my nausea is gone.
Yeah?
Maybe I need it.
You need to rest a little bit. Good morning from Dingboche. Today is our acclimatization day. Today we will climb up the hill. It's called Nakartsang Nakarchang?
Something like that. We don't know
Nakarch
how to pronounce properly.
Nakarchang peak. It's around 5,100 meters, so it's gonna be very good for our training for the high altitude.
It's almost the same as EBC.
Yes, pretty much the same. But the good thing is we will come back and sleep in the lower altitude, which is like 4,400.
Yeah.
So we should keep it slow and easy. It's good to stay here 2 nights,
Yeah.
because last night I had like difficulty of breathing and my heartbeat was quite fast, and for some reason I became so anxious. That's, I think, my main symptom. I became anxious. Our stomach is still sensitive, so we need to be careful what we eat.
Yeah. We are scared of everything now.
But we just want to make it.
Yes.
We won't give up.
Yes.
We will try to do our best. And that's the view of Dingboche. Yeah.
This simple action of stepping your feet, it's extremely hard.
So the situation has changed. We won't be able to make it until the peak because it's just too high and too fast. And we both started to have symptoms, especially me. I have shortness of breath, very difficult to breathe, and started to have like my head, everything felt so tight. I felt my lungs expanding. It's not a good feeling. Even for some seconds I felt dizzy and felt like I could pass out. So I think that was a sign for my body that I have to stop. So I stopped even before the viewpoint. I'm trying to get used to the altitude, but it's actually still challenging even just to stay here. Yuri, she decided to take the challenge and make it onto the viewpoint. Honestly, I'm a bit worried, but she seems fine. But yeah, we won't make it until the peak, and we just stay here a bit and go back and rest and continue our hike tomorrow to Lopche. It's difficult to breathe, but the view is stunning. That's Dingboche. Dingboche is over there, and we are way higher. And Yuria is up there somewhere. Not sure she is visible. She made it! Yay! And it's a bit cloudy, but the view from here is still just magical. It's incredible. And these high mountains all around. Oh, good morning everyone. Well, I have some good and some bad news. I don't even know which one I should start. But I will start with the bad news. So the thing is, like yesterday we had our acclimatization day, and as we went up the hill and I started to have symptoms, and after I stopped recording it became quite serious. We went back to the accommodation and I still felt headache everywhere, all over my head, nausea and difficulty of breathing, and I was about to pass out, and it was quite serious. So Yuria did well with the altitude, but this morning unfortunately she ate something. She has a very bad stomach ache, she can barely move. She's over there, and we are struggling to get to the next village to rest. And I'm very sad to say I didn't want to end up like this, but we gave up Everest Base Camp. Okay, so let me continue with the good news. The good news is that instead of the Everest Base Camp, if we feel good tomorrow, we are thinking to visit Ahmedabad Base Camp, but it depends on both of our condition. Let's hope the best. So today we are heading to Tengboche. We will have a rest, sleep there, and tomorrow we will see how it goes. considering to go to Everest Base Camp yesterday, but we decided not to, as our health is the priority. So we are heading back to Kathmandu. We don't take this as a failure, as the journey is the most important and not the destination. We managed to push our limits and made unforgettable memories. And we don't regret anything. We learned so much during this journey. For example, how to appreciate what we have. For example, just basic things like warm room, hot shower, or just to have enough oxygen. We don't need much to be happy, but we are constantly searching for happiness elsewhere. And then finally we realized that what makes us happy, it's always around us. But we needed to come so far to realize it.